Okay, what we're looking at this lesson is we're going to go to our home page. Now, each student will have his or her own home page, and you negotiate to the home page by going to the navigation sidebar. And if you docked the sidebar previously in a previous lesson, then you need to undock it or just hover over the pop-up area on the left hand side and go down till you see navigation here, and from navigation you go to My Home, hover over the hyperlink and click on that hyperlink from My Home, and that will take you to your dashboard. Now, your dashboard is your own configurable area that you can use to view your courses, and you can see here on the sidebar I've got one of my courses here. You can look at all of your courses. You can have a look at your private files. So if I click on the expand button here, you can see that I've set up some private files that you can look at, and there's a folder. I can pull that down and you can see I've got a PowerPoint presentation there that I've uploaded to my private files. You can manage your private files, and we'll have a look at that a little bit later. You come down here and you can see you can have profile settings. That's your username, your email address, your picture if you want to upload a picture. You can change your password. You can have a look at messaging. You can configure this page as well so that you can set up more of these blocks in your navigation bar. You can also customize it so that those navigation blocks will show up on different pages, like your course page, for example. So lots of customizability within this section here. And this is really the place that you want to be coming to when you first log into Moodle, to just check, see if there's been any updates or news or forum feeds. Lots of things going on in Moodle, and they will all come through your home page. So this is the page that you want to come to. So the first thing really that we can do is that we can customize this page. So we can see here we've got a link for customize this page. So if we click on this link here and allow the page to refresh, now it doesn't look as though anything's changed, but you will notice there are a number of icons underneath each heading now. And what that allows you to do is add or remove sections. In the case of the sidebar here, the cross means that you can delete that particular section here. So if I wanted to delete the course completion status, I click on the delete button. And that's deleted that particular section. So if I just collapse these settings for a second, allow the page to refresh. Let's just collapse all these sections so that we can see. Just tidies it up a bit really. There you go. So you can see here now we have online users, my private files, my courses, navigation, settings. And that course completion block that was there before has now disappeared. Now it doesn't mean it's disappeared altogether, it just means that you've put it back into this add a block status. So if we click on there, and you can see there it is, course completion status, and click on that, and there it is back there again. You can move them around, you can click on them. So if we wanted to move that to the top, I can click on that there. And then you can see these dotted lines here. If we click on any particular section, say I wanted it at the top, I click on it there. Again, allow the page to refresh. And there you go. It's got to that up the top there. So very customizable. You can only do that from your dashboard, this particular home page here. The other things that we can do is that we can go into these particular sections. So let's say we've got online users here. Let's click on that one there, and there's that configuration icon there. And if we allow the page to refresh again, it goes into, or will go into, some editable options. Now, I encourage you to play with this. You will see here a number of menu items. And the only real way to not make this lesson an hour long and also for you to really understand it is to play with it. So if we click on a menu, you can see here this first one, page contacts. The next one there, we have restrict to these page types. Now the first option there was my index, that's the dashboard. So this section here, the users block, online users block that was in the navigation bar, will only show up on the users section, your dashboard. But if we want to put it onto any page, we click on there like that, and then we can save our changes, and we can do another of customizable items as well. So now that block there will now show up on every single page. So if you want that online users block in your navigation bar to show up on every single page, you just go into the edit icon, which is a hand with a pencil, and you click on that. Okay, let's stop customizing this page. And allow the page to refresh. The other thing that's really useful in this particular section is my private files. So as well as being able to navigate around different sections, you can also set up, as you would on any computer, your own private section. Now I've already started it here, and I've got a folder, and inside that folder is a PowerPoint file. What I will show you is how to set up your own. So if you click on Manage My Private Files, and you will see there that here is the folder. If I click on that folder, you can see inside the folder, you can see the path file here, or the file path rather, and you can see we've got Welcome to Science. I'm just going to go back to the main folder there, and we can create our own folder now. So let's say we had a course called History. So we want all our files for history inside that folder. So first of all, we'll create a folder. It asks us for a folder name. So let's call it History, and click OK. And we will go inside that folder, and if we wanted to attach a file, we could click Add, and we could go through the procedure of adding a file, which I will show you in a later movie. Okay, so I'm going to negotiate my way back to my home by clicking the back button. And there you see, it's a very useful page that we can use to look at all our files, look at all our online users, configure this section here to show up on any page, any particular section, so it's ultimately customizable, so you feel comfortable negotiating your way around the site and things are instantly accessible for you.